Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Mr. D's Happy Hour, where the content is so discounted and half-priced, you can't complain about it. Because if you're complaining for something that low of a bargain, you're just an awful person. Mr. D, our host, one special man, will be here tonight. Then we have
thank you.
One Guy Gaming, aka Blake, our handsome lad, our most lovable guy. And then over here, we have Velocirodger, our favorite animated man, who's always full of laughter and sleepiness. And then there's me, the undefeatable, indisputable, one and only, Lil Nicky J. Welcome, everybody.
Who changed my name to Dummy Dum Dum?
Oh, well,
I'll give you 3 guesses.
You could do that.
Well, guess since I have all the power here, I can change your name to whatever I want to, so you better be careful, because I will give you a horrendous... Can you do it too, Nick?
No.
Oh.
That keyboard. I'm hacking it into mainframe.
Well, hello everybody. We haven't been here for about, 2 weeks estimated, and me personally, I've had a lot of, inner thoughts about things, and a lot of the things that keep me grounded is actually asking somebody a specific question that, I have to know the answer to, or I'm just not okay. And I think you guys are probably the same way. So, Roger, how you been, buddy?
I've been fabulous.
Yay!
Yay! Yeah,
He's
okay.
fabulous.
I'll take that.
Like that Phineas and Ferb song?
That's
I don't know that song. I haven't seen many episodes of Phineas and Ferb.
That's actually kind of surprising. I figured you'd be like a Phineas and Ferb fanatic.
Yeah, no kidding.
I like that.
I never really watched Disney.
Huh.
I genuinely think that the songs for Phineas and Ferb are like on par with like SpongeBob. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're that catchy.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That one song from SpongeBob, the boo 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 boo, that lives in my head rent free every day.
Are you talking about the ending credits song?
I don't know, man. It plays a lot during the show.
Like the creepy one? Like the one that makes you kind of feel a little eerie when you hear it?
No, it's the one that goes do 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 do.
Yeah, that one. The fucking weird one.
That's
yeah.
not creepy.
It's creepy, bro. You can't lie. It's a little bit creepy. Okay, so put yourself in the setting. You're standing in the middle of the fucking road at like 1 o'clock in the morning. It's completely black, and there's somebody standing underneath a fucking street light, and that music starts playing. It's a little bit creepy now, isn't it?
Well, really? That'd make me think that that person's probably a happy-go-jolly person, because that song's never played during a creepy moment. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'm safe, because there's no creepy music. It's just a song.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Roger, what's your favorite song out of any series, like cartoons or anything like that? What's your favorite song?
My favorite, does it have to be original to the cartoon, or?
Yeah, just like a cartoon made song, like they came up for the song for the show. Yeah.
Oh, that's a big one right there.
I can tell you mine.
Okay, Blake, tell me yours.
Give me some time.
Yep. The Ben 10 theme song.
Okay, yeah.
Well, that's pretty
Started when an alien.
That's copyrighted.
Yeah, that's why I stopped.
Well, you know what we could call that, Roger? We can call that a cover, because Blake has his own original voice and he's singing a cover.
You still have to get permission to do a cover.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Okay, so explain.
You can't just make a cover at anyone's song.
Well, no, I mean, explain this to me then. How do people do it then? Like, because I know a lot of people don't get permission from like Frank Sinatra or anything like that. So I just want to know.
Well, those are not legal.
I think there's original covers, and then there's just straight covers. Because what a lot of artists do, they'll do original covers where it's a cover of a song, but they make it a different song. If that makes
It's just
sense.
called remixing.
Well, how the hell do people rip complete songs and then just sing over it and then put it up on YouTube?
Remixing is protected in the United States. But just like a straight 1-to-1 cover, and you just change like who's performing it, you still have to get permission. I remember because Danny from the Game Grumps was talking about how everyone keeps asking for Ninja Sex Party to do covers because it's like one of their more popular albums and CDs that they do.
Yeah.
But he has to go to each of these record labels to get permission and pay to be able to do it. You need like to license it.
I honestly had no idea that was a thing. I thought it was just completely okay to just do a cover. I didn't think that it. Well,
Yeah,
how
I
the
thought as
fuck?
long as you give credit to the artist, I thought you could do it.
No, it's
Well, you showed me that one fucking that one thing Jay Schlatt did, and he just fucking sang over My
he
Way
didn't
by
do
Frank.
that. Someone else made him.
But you said
Made
that.
the AI thing.
I thought you said he like did it himself because they did an AI version of it.
Oh,
and then he
him
like,
singing it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did do that.
So like,
But it was also, I think it was just an excerpt, right? Or did he do the whole thing?
he did the whole thing. Yeah.
He did the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh, Frank Sinatra's been out for a while. That might be public domain now. I don't know. I'm not an expert in this, obviously.
Well, I think you've had enough time now. Tell us your fucking favorite song, bud. And you're trying to divert.
Well, now you distracted me. I wasn't allowed to think about it because you were talking.
No,
you wanted
don't
me
give
to
me that bull crap right
discuss
there.
copyright law. A very fascinating and interesting subject for a podcast.
Well, you were so infatuated with Blake's voice because it was so good that it sounded like the actual Ben 10 theme song. And I do say Blake's voice is very good, so I do agree with you.
Stop.
Who's Blake? All I see is Dummy Dum Dum.
You know what? You're the forgotten one. What the fuck is that shit?
With the edgy fucking subtitle.
I'm the next Elden Ring boss.
Dummy Dum Dum, the forgotten one.
You'll see me in
The
the
hell part disappears on screen.
you'll see me in the DLC, but it's gonna be the music from Dragon Ball Z, the burr, or the Dragon Ball Super burr, burr, burr.
Careful, Blake.
Interesting.
That's why I
I
stopped.
have my answer.
I'm just fucking with you. Well, Nick, tell us yours, bud, because Roger
No, I
hasn't
have
had
my
enough.
answer now.
No, you don't get to fucking say it now. Nick gets to say his first. All right, say it. What is it?
It reminded me because we were talking about Dark Souls bosses. It's Gwen's boss theme in the first Dark Souls. I love that boss theme. It's so somber.
Pling, pling, plong.
I used to have a Dark Souls 3 CD that had like all the music, but also some of the music from Dark Souls 1. And I would just listen to that at like 6 a.m. heading to school.
It's very good.
I'll say mine. You can say yours, Nick. You can say yours. I'll say mine afterwards.
The only thing that comes to mind is the fight with El Presidente in Metal Gear Solid Rising or Metal Gear Rising.
Was that made for that game or was it a licensed piece?
I have no clue.
I'm pretty sure that's a licensed piece of music, which doesn't count to this rule.
Oh,
Your answer is disqualified.
I thought it was made for the. I thought it was made for the game.
Yeah, that's
I
what I
gotta
thought.
check. Hold on, I'll check. I'll fact check.
Thank you, Roger. I do appreciate it.
That's one of the
You're really on
games
it tonight.
It's one of the games. That's one of the.
Why did I type El Presidente? That's not his fucking name. It's Senator Armstrong.
That's one of the songs. That's one of the soundtracks I listen to whenever I'm working out.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's great to work
Brother,
out to.
I'm just gonna put you out there like this on the spot. Me and Nick, we both at my house, we sat upstairs and we were eating pizza, right? And so
I
we
know
was
you've already told me
scrolling
this.
through. Well, I know. I'm just saying that music that was on your workout playlist was not on par with what you're telling me right now. So where are you getting this music? Because I know you go in there and put on your workout playlist. You listen to
Yeah,
some,
there was some pretty poppy
Was it an
like stuff that like you would
old
know.
No, it was the only one on there, brother. It was like a bunch of trap music.
Here they are.
It's like If I'm Sexy and I Know
They
It.
are literally the first things on that playlist.
You know, I just think that you added them yesterday.
Meaning I
'cause
added
don't
them
think-
first.
No, that's not how that works. That means
Yes,
you added
it
them on
is.
there last.
No, it's
Add
not.
something to that. Add something right now. Add something right now. See what happens. I
Okay.
guarantee it's going to go on
What do you
top.
mean add?
Anything. Just click something. Click something.
Kill or be killed.
Yeah,
Muse.
just something.
Okay.
That one should already be on there.
Kill or be killed by Muse. Adding to
Okay.
playlist.
If it goes on top, you owe me $10.
Okay. All right. Oh, would you? Okay, ready? Look. Top of the playlist. It's still those three.
God damn it! I
What's at
changed
the
the filter.
bottom? What's at the bottom of the playlist?
No! You just changed the fucking
changed-
filter, bro. You changed it from
What
all
do you mean?
Oh man, I saw you click a couple extra stuff.
You guys are just mad because
I
you're
think
wrong.
you changed the filter. I'm not. I'm just saying.
You're
I saw
wrong.
you click some extra stuff.
No, that's what it is.
Is this like a normal, like, during your guys' like graduation ceremony and stuff, or just in high school in general, did you guys ever like go into the bathroom and like, sing the Halo song with all your fellow classmates? Is that a thing that you guys did?
No.
No. Well, I did, and it made it my favorite song. And I think that was like the most, the main Halo theme is definitely my favorite video game music, or, just music in general. But the second one is I Ain't Got Rhythm and Phineas and Ferb. That one's very catchy. I do like that one. We were talking about Phineas and Ferb. I Ain't Got Rhythm. Okay, I'll stop singing now. My voice is too good for that. Okay. Roger, did you ever find the information that you were looking for, bud?
I'm sorry, I was reading.
Blake, how...
I asked what's up. You were just gonna stand here and stare at me?
you said
What was your question?
you were looking for some information, weren't you? You were going to share with the class.
Yeah, I can't tell if it was made specifically for the game or if it was a song the artist was already making and was licensed out to the game. I can't actually find the information.
Why do you always fact check Nick? I don't think you've ever fact checked any one of us besides Nick. I think you
I can
always...
start fact checking you. Do you enjoy it?
No,
I just fact
I do
checked
it to
him and he
Nick
was
because it's
wrong.
funny.
That wasn't a fact check. You're disqualified because you cheated. All right. Nick
I
pointed it
did.
out.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Oh, I cheated.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, okay. I cheated.
It's a common thing between NPCs.
I see. So I
Born in New
see.
Jersey.
I want to fucking pickpocket a grenade into your pocket and fucking see what happens.
I'm just gonna punch you.
Anyway. Blake,
What?
there was this fucking expo, a fucking game expo, and you're always so fucking into that shit. Every time there is something that comes out, so I just want you to talk about it, man, because Nick knows about it, Roger knows about it, and I
dude,
know
I
you know
am
about it.
So excited. About
I mean,
it.
I know it happened. I didn't watch it.
You didn't you
What
watch
the
all
hell?
that shit, brother.
No, I don't. I just look it up
Our
online and see
fucking-
what happened.
Our
I will
first,
say you genuinely missed with this one.
yeah,
I've seen the video game, a couple of the trailers, but I haven't seen all of them.
These next couple years are gonna be so good for Xbox.
I saw the
It's not even
Doom
funny.
trailer, which looks. I didn't know I wanted medieval Doom, but it is
Really?
everything. Yes,
so good.
it's like Dark Ages Doom, and dude,
Yeah, it's Doom the Dark Ages, and it's so
it
cool.
looks like a work of art.
They took everything that made Doom Eternal great, and they just did it even better. They're like, how can we one up our last game? And
they
they did just that.
Full blown work of
Did
art.
you guys complete Doom Eternal?
I have not.
No, I got close, but I never actually finished it.
I decided to do it on the hardest difficulty, and I got about halfway through, and then I got stuck on like one of those little side things because I'm 100%er, and then I rage quit and I never touched that game again.
That sounds about right.
So much for 100%.
It sounds like
Listen,
it's
man.
100% more like he's a quitter.
Yeah.
Well, you know
Quitter.
what, Blake? I bet you couldn't even do it on medium, so shut the heck up.
Well, I'm not a 100%er, so I don't care.
I found the answer, by the way. It was commissioned. It was made by their music team.
Oh shit! Look at that, Nick. You got a win there, bud.
Nick got it.
Yeah, Nick's in the
I'm
clear.
full of. I have nothing but wins. I am a straight winner.
I do have to say, you have that in you that every time that I think what you're saying is complete bullshit, somehow it turns out being true, and you blow my mind a little bit sometimes. Sometimes you are wrong, but we all are. But most of the time, you're right about that shit.
I am the all-knowing of the universe, brother.
Okay, you're taking it a bit far, buddy.
And I'm the forgotten one.
I am what made Blake forgotten.
Roger, when are they going to stop working on Destiny 2?
Never. Go on for 100 years.
When I
It's gonna be the next. It's gonna be the next Xenoverse too.
when I saw that announcement, I was like, "There's no way."
Do you guys see that there's a new gen update for Xenoverse 2 now?
Yeah. Finally get rid of the damn cheaters from the last gen.
I'm just
They were,
sitting there, I'm
modding
like,
their
Jesus
consoles and-
Christ. This game's the next GTA where it's made it across 3 generations of gaming, and
They'll never die. They have like 3 more DLCs coming out.
Jesus Christ.
For Xenoverse?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I want that game to die so bad just so I can finally have a better Xenoverse because that game is so fucking crusty.
Just give me a Xenoverse, but it's the new Sparking series, and I'll be happy.
That'd be fun. Xenoverse with those graphics would be insane. With that art style.
Apparently, it's the most expensive anime game to create now. Yep, I saw that today.
Oh,
I mean, look at it. It's a work of art.
he's so pretty.
What was that one game that had all kinds of fucking anime characters in it and it like flopped majorly, but it looked really cool in trailers?
Jump Force?
Jump Force, yes. Jump Force.
God, I played that.
What was
for
bad
like,
about
Like
that?
shit. Well, it looked like shit. The servers were shit. It was a fighting game that you couldn't hit rematch. There was no rematch button.
Damn, you're mad about that. You're beating your desk, brother.
I wanted that shit to be good so bad.
Yeah.
It was garbage. The created characters were awful. The character art style was awful. The story was even worse, which is surprising to me because it's literally all the best characters.
You even
Who even made that game?
I don't know. You even got to see like all of the anime characters were updated to their manga version. So like if the anime didn't come out, like Bleach for example, it was Ichigo from whatever issue of Ichigo had come out at that point, not the anime.
Okay, so
Yeah, it wasn't
that's actually really surprising for Bandai because they're the ones that published it. Developed by Spike
Bandai publishes
Chunsoft.
plenty of garbage. What are you talking about?
Oh man, usually they never disappoint me.
Did you guys see
if
the
you-
new Monster Hunter trailer?
Actually, I
I
take
have
that
not.
back.
I haven't watched any
just-
trailers for that.
Oh,
Dude, I watched it at the PlayStation Showcase. It's so
did you
freaking
see
good.
the new waifu?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
So there's this really hot blonde chick in the new Monster Hunter game that everyone's going to be thirsting for. It's going to be like
Everybody's down bad.
Okay.
big boobies, big booty, pretty face.
Like a Laura Croft type looking?
No.
No.
Better.
Better.
I'm surprised Ziggy hasn't been talking about this to you, Roger. Like that's something
He
like
probably
after-
hasn't watched any of the trailers either.
I will say the gameplay that they've shown. Oh man, they literally just took the best things from World and the best things from what's the newest one?
Rise.
Rise.
And the best things from Rise and put it together.
That's good because Rise overall was a weird step back after how successful World was.
Yeah.
Didn't they just come out with Rise?
Rise was like 3 years ago.
God damn.
Yeah,
where
well,
does the
'cause
time
it started
fly?
out as a Switch exclusive.
Yeah.
And like
yeah.
2 years later, it got ported to the new gen consoles and PC.
Maybe that's why it was not that great. Switch exclusive.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they wanted to do that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I never played it because I just wasn't interested in it. It wasn't World.
I wanted to get interested into it because Heavy Bowgun is life. Unfortunately, it just wasn't that fun, and apparently the post game was awful at launch.
Switch game. Switch game. Switch X.
Switch game.
Switch game.
What is it? Play like kind of like a Souls game? Is that how Monster Hunter plays?
No,
No, I've never played.
it's kind of its own thing, like it's its own kind of subgenre of action
I
game.
want to watch Dylan play Monster Hunter World so bad now.
Well, how does the monsters work? Like you get your like, do they have like?
They're
is it
real.
just like, well, no, shut up. Bro.
They reach out at the screen and they grab you.
The AI for some of them can be impressive, but not impressive.
Gotcha. But this new one, it's gonna blow you out of the water.
I hope so.
We're gonna play it, Dylan.
All
You
right.
and me together.
You know what?
forever.
If a game comes out like that and I get it at launch, I'll play it with you. The thing about Destiny is I've told you multiple times I don't want to get into it because I fucking haven't done so much. And they just keep coming out with stuff. And that was fucking like 3 years ago, brother. And they're still coming out with stuff. So like I don't know when I can jump in.
Destiny 2 is like almost 10 years old now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's over 10 years.
So like,
We're in year 10
Jesus
right now.
Christ.
Are you
'Cause I remember-
serious?
I was in high school when it came out.
when
Yeah.
the fuck
I think
did
it was my
Destiny
sophomore
1
year.
come out?
2014.
Yeah.
Oh my
Holy
God, bro. That feels like yesterday. Jesus Christ. It's 2024.
Oh my god.
It came out 2 days after my birthday, in 2024. Not 2024. 2014. It's coming out this year. New franchise.
I remember getting the first Destiny for Christmas and I was so hyped, and then I booted it up just to realize that you had to have internet to play it, so I like begged my mom to turn her hotspot on so I could play it.
Oh God. I remember. I forget you lived out the boonies at one point. That was
Yeah.
that must have been a sad time for you.
It wasn't even that far.
It wasn't far from town. There was
No.
They just wouldn't extend internet. Like the internet for that road literally stopped at the end of the road.
Was-
it was like 2 or 3 houses down from me where it stopped.
Was this at the one
And
that
they wouldn't bring it
house
down
that was
the
next
rest
to
of
the
the street.
interstate, or the house that was in the next town over?
It was the house by the interstate.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, internet's weird like that because like I was looking into like the Verizon internet because I don't know how it is. I really don't, and I hear good things about it. And like I was like, you know, just seeing if it was in my area because I live in a pretty, you know, area that is pretty populated. They're like, it's not for your area. I'm like, what area is it for? Like, what fucking area does it cover? If it doesn't cover,
That doesn't make any sense.
Fact of the
Yeah.
day, our state is actually incredibly behind when it comes
doesn't
to
surprise
like
me.
internet and stuff like that. Like Tennessee, like fiber is just like recently being more like distributed and like integrated. Tennessee, like the entirety of Tennessee fully had fiber over 10 years ago.
damn.
Really?
Yep.
That's nuts.
This like even I was talking to somebody about it recently. Even like the infrastructure, like from the roads to like the sewage lines to everything, is so far behind every other state. It is insane. They're
That
like
is
one of the
insane.
last. Yeah, they're like one of the last states to adopt any new stuff.
Is that why it's so cheap to live here? Because we're so behind on everything.
no one wants to. That's why.
Probably.
I moved.
Whatever.
I will be moving eventually.
You remember whenever like our small town was behind on like soda machines and they like put in that brand new soda machine that you could like mix the flavors in and everybody was like fucking like,
it was
"Whoa, you
at
can do this?"
it was at Wendy's, wasn't it?
Yeah, Wendy's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never liked those machines. They've
Why?
always tasted
I've-
watered down. They've always tasted
Yeah, I
watered
never liked
down.
them either.
It's always
You
been weird to
fucking
me.
people. Jesus Christ. Those are the coolest fucking machines.
I mean, they
They're
were
cool
cool.
in
They just
theory.
tasted like ass. Like, they
Yeah.
weren't great.
Don't you talk about soda
Don't look
like
at me
that.
like that.
Don't you talk about soda like that. I live and breathe it.
I'm drinking soda right now. I got a Diet Pepsi right
A
now.
Diet Pepsi.
Yes, sir.
Why is diet stuff sweeter than original stuff? I've never understood that.
Because it's an artificial sweetener.
Oh, never mind.
What,
Oh,
Nick?
I don't know. 'Cause the artificial sweetener hurts my belly, so I can't drink that.
It's because you got a weak stomach, brother.
No, it's because
I do.
they're.
I've seen what he eats. He did not have a wheat
He
stomach.
fucking drank a
they're-
whole gallon of chocolate milk on the podcast, so you can't really say
Bro.
that.
There are.
I mean, he did throw up afterwards.
Yeah. No, there are like certain diet drinks that have what's it called, aspartame.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
I think is what it's
I
called.
just know.
That's supposed to be bad for you.
My mom.
Oh, I'm not drinking it because it's healthy. It's fucking soda.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was aspartame, but those little fucking Crystal Light packets, whenever I was like really young, she like got those and she's like, this is the perfect substitute for soda. And I was like, you know, all right, I'll try it. And then like, you know,
Perfect substitute for soda is water.
well, you know what? It doesn't have flavor. Water is flavorless. And
You
we
can
don't
get
like that around
flavored
here.
packets.
That's what Crystal Light is, brother. I'm talking about that.
It's not good flavor packets.
Well, it has fucking aspartame in it, and she was like, "This stuff gives you cancer," so she like swore against it. And like, I guess she saw it on Facebook, which isn't surprising, because because a lot of older people get some really weird ideologies off of Facebook sometimes.
I still see where people share like the I do not give Facebook consent to, after this new update.
And it's people
I still
you
see
know.
that crap.
It's people you know.
Wait,
It's like, how the fuck do you
don't give
believe
Facebook
this?
consent for what?
So, like, there's, like, anytime, like, there's, like, a new update or something, someone will come out with some bullcrap about how it's going to, like, invade your privacy, and, like, the only way for them to, like, not do it is if you post, all the information about, like, this alleged, privacy invasion update, and you say, Facebook, I do not consent to it.
So your information not getting stolen is like, I do not consent. Post my information. You can't take this from me.
Do people not understand that the minute they join social media, they have all the information they need on you?
No, they don't, Blake, because they don't consent. All right, so it changes
Yeah.
everything.
You know what? You are right. I'm sorry.
Also, if you share and like and comment that you love Jesus, you're going to heaven. Remember that.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's a deep one right
Don't
there.
you forget.
If people are so scared about their privacy, they wouldn't own smartphones.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a tracking device that you carry with you everywhere.
Well, I'll be honest.
I don't know, man.
I didn't think it was that fucking accurate until, like, Blake shared his fucking location with me, and I did, like, click his name, and, like, when I clicked his name, because I was fucking with him one day, it literally showed me exactly where he was at, and updated where he was moving, like, the exact fucking second he would, like, take a step. It would show me he took a step. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is accurate as fuck.
Yeah, I'm currently. Let me make sure Dylan's at his house.
Shut up. Get out.
Can confirm Dylan is at his house, but it says he's outside.
I am close to
Oh,
outside.
very accurate.
I am close to. I actually am right next to outside. This room is very close to that. This is why I'm in a segue of this room. I'm in the
To our
backyard right
sponsors,
now.
if we had them.
We do.
They just don't
okay.
promote,
Shout them out there. News to me.
We're sponsored by Rogers Love and Careness for all of us, and we wake up every day.
Careness.
Yeah.
Apparently, I need to put more love into your grammar.
You know what? Don't talk about my English that way. I tried very hard.
English. So, boys, I have a new addiction, and I think I'm just going further and further down the nerd rabbit hole.
Drugs aren't good for you, brother. You really need to stop that shit.
You should replace that shit with Destiny.
It's more like gambling, really.
Oh God.
You know where it's got gambling?
Uh-oh.
Destiny.
Destiny.
Yeah, they sell $1 scratch offs at the gas station. If anybody wanted to know, they're actually really addicting. I've been getting scratch off. Is that what that is?
No.
It's a Magic the Gathering card.
It is magic cards.
I just figured you were trying to scratch your way out of this podcast.
Me and one of my roommates. So there's a couple of YouTubers that we watch. They've all been getting really into it, and it's.
So you're just trying to be like YouTubers?
No,
Instead of being your own
it's
thing?
reignited because I used to have a huge collection of both Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh.
Can
And
we
then
see a picture of it?
And then I don't have it anymore because I gave it to a friend who had put it to better use.
He asked if you had a picture, not had it.
Yeah, that's what
No,
I
I never took a picture of it.
Why
I don't know. But I've gotten really big into it, and I just want to show you guys. I got Bilbo Baggins.
Okay.
And I got a card that I don't know why, but it just reminds me of Nick, and I don't know how to explain how. His name's
Is it also a Hobbit?
No, his name's Avin Gagglemaster.
Gagglemaster.
I don't know why, but every time I see this, it just reminds me of Nick, and I don't know what part of it does. Ow.
What you need to do is take a tiny picture of Nick and just slide it in this card
You're right.
sleeve.
And then there's this card that lets me summon oh no, 4 birds, but I dropped one.
Unless you have the dog meat Fallout Magic card, all those cards are useless.
I almost bought the deck for that because
I almost did too. I really thought about it, but I'm like, I don't even like the game. I have nowhere to put this crap, and all it's going to do is just sit there and collect dust.
You put it on your wall.
And I was just like,
the style of like deck that is called Commander, and he's the commander for that deck, and I'm like, they actually have Transformer ones, so I thought about getting that because I'm like, that'd be sick. They got Godzilla, they got Fallout, they got Doctor Who, they got everything.
Yeah, all kinds of collabs. They're like the Fortnite of card games.
Yeah. See, like whenever I got out of Magic, my little dumb brain didn't realize that Magic the Gathering is made by the same guys who make D&D.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize I didn't realize it's the same world. And so then I got back into it. Well, that's one of the reasons. So yeah.
I think I have just predicted the next Fortnite collab, and it will be Magic the Gathering.
Wild.
It's crazy.
It's all coming to a full circle, boys. It's coming to full circle. Everything that Fortnite has done is leading to a Magic the Gathering collab.
You know what's absolutely crazy about that shit though? Is that but something else. Back in the day, whenever the really extreme collector cards, were around and being sold in stores and they were pretty normal. Most of the people that had those, just used them for starting fires and probably some toilet paper here and there. And that's just crazy because they literally, burned away their family legacy.
There is one card that is worth millions of dollars.
Yeah, like comic magazines, fucking Magic the Gathering cards, Pokemon cards.
Wasn't there some YouTuber or celebrity that bought? It was Post Malone.
Yep,
he bought a super expensive Magic.
Well, they
card.
did.
It was a Lord of the Rings one.
Yeah, they created the ring card, the One Ring card. There were multiple copies of that, but there was the One Ring that. Everything on the card was in Elvish, and it was a special card, and that was the only one created. And this dude pulled it, and Post Malone bought it for $2 million.
Yeah.
Let me see.
He's a big Magic
That's
fan.
not even the most expensive
kind of
one, though. I don't think.
Is it still the Black Lotus that's the most expensive?
I'm pretty sure it's the Black Lotus.
You're telling me $2 million is the most expensive card?
Actually, no. The one.
It's because it's a one-of and it's a limited run. That's going to be the only one ever printed.
Yeah. So
for what's literally the most popular card game in existence.
God damn it, Dylan.
An Alpha Black Lotus, which means it was printed before the game officially released.
You're lucky.
Just got sold for $3 million.
Jesus. I mean, that stuff's worth whatever anybody's gonna pay for it.
You can make it. Not even that. If you get lucky and you just pull it.
Well, I mean, who buys this shit? Who buy? I mean, besides Post Malone. No,
Post Malone.
Besides Post Malone, all right.
A lot of people.
Who has the money to fucking buy that shit and is actually into it?
Losers.
Watch your tongue.
What?
A lot of people.
There are also people who buy it as an investment type thing. They think it's going to increase in value.
There
over
was
time.
one YouTuber that, so you could put in money to buy a pack. He bought this old crate of Magic cards, and then you could put in. I think it was 10 grand, is what it was. It's either 1 grand or 10 grand. It was somewhere in between there. To buy one pack, and then he would open it on stream. I think it was 90% of the people made over $5,000 from that. So they would make $15,000 back from purchasing that. Yeah.
Jesus.
Those things are expensive. It's crazy.
Man, it'd be cool to have that stuff. You'll just never have it.
Oh yeah.
Do you know how to play Commander?
Yeah. Well, I know how to play. Doesn't mean I'm good at it. Because I honestly got into it for my roommate because he's been getting really into it. So I was like, hey, I'll get it to it with you so you're not alone. And then it just became an addiction.
Is it?
No.
No.
I mean, Al.
If it was Al, he would just say Al. He's been on the podcast before.
No, he's done this before. He said his roommate. It's been Al before.
Al does play too, though.
I got you.
Because I mean, it's related to D&D too. So, and we all love D&D.
With stuff like that, it's just so hard to get into it because there's so many people that's not into it, and it's hard to find people that actually like it.
No, there are 3 different places where I live alone where you can go and play.
Well, we don't all live in the big city like you, buddy.
It's not a big city.
Dylan, you live in a big city.
There are places. Yeah, I was about to say, Dylan, you live in a big city. There are probably a bunch of places there where you can go play.
There's a guy I went to high school with that really like caught me off guard when he's like, "Oh, I'm actually have D&D that night, so I can hang." I'm like, "Huh? Since when do you like? Since when are you into that kind of stuff?" Because like it's just like the type of person he is. You wouldn't ever expect that from
Nick. If you tried D&D, I guarantee that you would actually like it.
I do not have the patience to sit through it.
No, the personality type that you have, you'd absolutely fucking love it. You just haven't tried.
You would find out you could play Guts and it'd be game over.
I already know I can play Guts. I just get super bored sitting there waiting for the next thing to happen.
Nah,
Were you just ripping on other people for having a short attention span?
No.
Say that. Say if you're with the right group of people, it goes fast.
Well,
And
I'm
you're
not that
laughing the
person.
entire time.
I'm a very slow individual when it comes to that stuff, so probably not with me.
And that's okay.
Is it?
Yeah. Say I'm in 2 campaigns right now. One of them we go very, very fast. The other one's pretty slow.
I actually like taking my time and doing it. It's actually, I feel like it's a lot more fun that way.
It is fun. Especially when you get to strategize a plan.
I will say, whenever we had a campaign with my buddies, Roger knows them, like, we spent a whole fucking day. Everybody went to, like, the shop and bought stuff, and it took a whole fucking session. That was the most dreadful session I ever went to, because you're just ready for the story to progress and stuff like that, but everybody's taking...
was that the session I went to?
I don't know if that's the session you went to. I don't think so.
Yeah.
That was the one where you guys were, like, playing, like, 3rd or 4th edition, and I brought my 1st edition character because I didn't know the difference.
I'm
You
sorry.
played 1st edition?
Yeah, the first time I played was 1st edition.
Roger's old.
Womp womp.
No, it's not like I played it when it was released. But, it was my high school buddies and like some of my tech college buddies. We got together and we went to the public library to play because the guy who ran the teen center there was a dungeon master.
Ah.
And he was a nice guy, but the only edition he would DM for was 1st edition, so we did 1st edition. And I played Chef Gnarly, a gnome illusionist, and everyone kept picking me up and throwing me through shit to activate traps.
Huh.
That's
With
exactly
my
what I
4
would do.
HP.
See, there's even like, Nick, I bet you we could find a D&D Fallout.
Oh, I know there is one. I've seen stuff where like people like do like, you know, different like universes or like, you know, that kind of stuff, but like
He just don't have time for that nerdy shit is what he's saying.
No, I just don't
I
have
was about to say, as he plays video games.
because I'm in control. I can go as fast as I want or as slow as I want. With D&D, it's all dependent on.
You can be the DM if you want.
Yeah.
Heck no, I don't want that much control.
You just said you
Like
like
control. It's what makes me happy. I don't want that much control. It scares me.
Exactly.
Nick's just
what if I
afraid
make
that he's going to be
someone
too
mad?
nerdy to play D&D. That's it.
Genuinely?
No,
Be a DM for our Fallout adventure.
Yeah.
brother, I literally went to school in a skin tight vault suit. What do you mean?
His
You went to
student.
school.
I'm
with
afraid
that?
he really did.
He did go to school.
afraid.
Fucking
I had
loser.
I had a big old moose knuckle all day.
Yeah, he did.
Saying I'm too nerdy to play D&D.
No, not too nerdy.
I will say you're
Don't you have a Vault Tech apron or something like that for cooking?
I did, and I have a little thumbs up oven mitt.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember you sending me a picture of that.
Boy's got a
It was
lot.
either, oh no, it might have been Caitlin that sent me that picture.
Did you ever cook anything out of your cookbook?
I have. I've cooked
Blamco
few
mac and
things.
cheese, let me guess.
No.
No.
I gotta think.
Brahmin burgers?
I've been meaning to make that. I just haven't taken the time to get all the stuff
what's
for the
the-
Nicola sauce.
What does it use? What makes it different than a normal burger?
Bison meat.
Bison meat? Jungle Gyms.
You just
Gotcha.
ground bison.
Dog, you can get bison meat at Kroger.
No, you can't.
It's hit or miss in Carrollton because like you can get it in Kroger because there's a guy I worked with that lives up in towards Florence. I think he lives in. I don't think it's Union. I think it's maybe one of the next few. Anyways, he says there's bison at the Kroger he goes to up there.
Oh, also Meyer, if there's a nearby Meyer.
They mass produce bison meat?
Mm-hmm.
I thought bison were extinct, brother.
Huh?
What is a bison? I'm sorry, I need to back up a little bit. We need to back up and teach me something because I am needing Blake's name on my name right now.
Are you talking about like buffalo and stuff like that?
I am talking about buffalo, I think. What is a bison?
It's what your dad
like
says
a-
whenever you go to school. I'm sorry.
Shut up, dude. You fucking corny
A
motherfucker.
bison is a large bovine in a genus bison,
Thank you,
Greek
Nick.
wild ox, within the tribe of bovini. Two extant and numerous extinct.
That's not helping me.
These are big
I need to-
words.
I was about to say that did not answer Dylan's question.
When you edit this, Dylan, can you cut him out and like put him up in the clouds and stuff because he's so fucking pale and bright right now? It's like a god bequeathing you knowledge that was just entirely unhelpful.
I got you.
Well, now it's so dark.
Thank you, Satan.
Now you can
I
barely see
do
him.
appreciate you.
Nick, when are you gonna actually give like a real setup?
You know,
No,
isn't that
this is a bison?
That's what they got at Big Bone Park, don't they? Is bison?
That's probably water buffalo.
That is probably water buffalo.
Everybody's got a.
Man, it's a fucking cow with horns on it. I don't
God
give a fuck.
dang! Almost $700. That's discounted
Bro,
too
those
for
are
a
hot
freaking
dogs.
bison hot dog.
$169 for some bison hot dogs?
It's probably.
That's 10 pounds worth of
Yeah, I
hot
was
dogs.
about
Man,
to say, it's
10
probably a
pounds
lot of
ain't
meat.
shit.
10 pounds worth of, brother, I think you underestimate how little a hot dog weighs.
10 pounds worth of blood clot.
Can you imagine 10 pounds worth of hot dog?
Oh, I like me some dogs.
That's just not one singular hot dog, that's multiple hot dogs.
When you eat hot dogs, do you eat them with a bun or do you just fucking raw dog them?
I don't know if you want to say it like that. It's the internet, man.
Well, how else would you say it?
Well, it depends on the
Without
way.
the bun.
It's not. It's not as fun to say. All right.
It depends. Are you
As
throwing the
well.
hot dog and some mac and cheese? Or are you throwing it in, some baked beans? Or like, what are we doing with the hot dog here?
You're just eating it by itself,
Straight out
I
the
would
straight
say
off the
probably
grill.
straight out the grill.
Say probably with a bun.
Fucking devout. Okay, I get you. Nick, whenever you go to a barbecue truck, have you ever been to a barbecue truck?
I have.
Have you ever gotten one of them sandwiches that have like the barbecue on it and it also has like the coleslaw on top of it?
No, I've never been to
that's
a
just
barbecue
disgusting.
truck.
I
What?
Coleslaw's
You just told me
disgusting,
you went
bro.
to a
Don't even
barbecue truck.
what? No, I'm saying I've never been to a barbecue truck that serves it like that.
Yes, I've never.
They've always.
I don't like coleslaw.
I don't either. It's
Coleslaw's
weird.
nasty.
My dad
Is it
loves
just-
this stuff.
Just mayonnaise and what is it? What is it that's in coleslaw? Carrots?
It's just mayonnaise. that's
Lettuce.
it.
Pretty much.
It was all a trick.
It's like everything in it is like not bad, but for some reason altogether it's not good.
Wait,
Yeah.
what is coleslaw?
Blake, are you a Miracle Whip guy or a mayo guy?
I actually didn't even eat mayo until recently in my life.
What the fuck?
What the hell?
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
but I am indeed a mayo guy. Give me
Yeah.
a sandwich with mayo on it, I'm there.
Mhm.
Step 1, combine all dressing ingredients in a bowl.
It is
Step 2,
a side
toss with
dish
cabbage and
consisting
carrots.
primarily of finely shredded raw cabbage with a salad dressing or condiment, commonly either a vinaigrette or mayonnaise.
Okay, but Blake, whenever you get your mayo, right, and you have your buns, do you like slap that mayo like all over that bun, like a lot of it, or do you just get like a thin line of
No,
of
I put a
you
good
put a
amount.
good
on it.
amount? Good amount? Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know if I was a fat ass or not. 'Cause
No,
I love
like
a lot of mayo.
no, but whenever
I
I
wanted to know if I was the only one with artery issues.
whenever I put any sauce on anything, like it is go big or go home. Like
Yeah.
I want that boy sauced up.
Now there's such a thing as too much sauce
No,
on a sandwich.
get out of here.
Yes, there is, because if you
There
get
absolutely
too much
is. I'm with
sauce,
Nick on this one.
What is
because
the
then you
boundary?
have it coming out the edges all over your hands, and then it makes the bun or bread or whatever you're eating, like whatever you're using, soggy. If you
yeah.
use so much.
I
So-
can agree with that.
So since you spread like peanut butter and jelly on bread, is that a sauce?
No, as a condiment.
No.
Yes.
I fill
But
up my
sauces are
PB&J.
condiments. Sauces are condiments.
All right, gotta.
Not every sauce is a condiment. Not every condiment's a sauce.
That's fucking bullshit. That's like saying a tomato's
It's
a
not.
fucking fruit.
It's the consistency, brother.
What's the consistency?
I don't know. This is the weirdest thing.
A sauce. Listen.
A sauce is a thick liquid served with food to add moistness and flavor.
I don't like that.
The second one was alcoholic drink.
Moistness.
You said that's a condiment?
No, it's a sauce.
But what is a condiment? I mean, if it just gives you the same definition, then I'm right.
It's all in the consistency. Because there's peanut butter and then there's peanut butter sauce.
No, there isn't. That's not a fucking thing.
Yes, there is.
There's no such thing.
That is
There's
absolutely a thing.
What?
There's peanut butter, like, sauce for like ice cream. Then there's like I think it's a Japanese dish where like they use like a peanut butter sauce. And it's like spicy.
The Merriam-Webster Dictionary says
Put a little bit of energy into it. Not even podcast.
a condiment is something used to enhance the flavor of food.
Wouldn't that just be a fucking sauce?
There is a medical definition. Would you like to hear it?
Yes, actually. I'd love to hear it. Yeah.
Condiment. I don't know if that's the right condiment.
Something used to enhance the flavor of food. I don't know why there's a medical definition, and it's the same thing. Oh, wait, here's a kid's definition for Dylan.
Fuck you, man.
Something used to give food a good taste.
Thanks, bro. Well, so it is the same thing.
Hold on. No.
So I'm right.
We're gonna look this up. Sauce versus condiment.
Oh my god. This is not ask AI. Ask AI what it is.
Alright. Match.com says we finally know the difference between
Match.com,
sauces
isn't
and
that a fucking
condiments.
dating website?
Mashed,
Oh.
not match. Gosh. Let's see. Yada yada yada. Are you?
I mean, this doesn't
What the hell
really
did they
matter in the
explain?
grand scheme of things.
It really doesn't. I don't know why you guys are so up in arms.
Someone
about
is
this.
dying on this hill today. I don't
No,
care
it's
who it is.
just the fact that we're all not talking to Roger, who is the expert in this stuff, because he is a sauce and condiment fan, and that's all he really.
Now I
really
want a
cares
peanut butter
for.
and jelly.
Do you put stuff on your toast,
I
Roger?
will make you a PB&J, buddy.
This place doesn't even. This doesn't even go to the.
Nick's
freaking-
perplexed.
I broke him.
If it wasn't so late, I'd go get a peanut butter and jelly right now.
I'm like Joe Biden
I'd
right now
make you
trying
one.
to make sense
I'd
of
make you one
everything.
right
It's
now.
never too late for a peanut
I
butter
got
and jelly.
Nutella too.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, it's never too
Nutella
late.
is so
With a
much
nice
better than
cup
peanut
of
butter.
milk. Have you ever combined
disagree.
Nutella and peanut butter
I was
together?
about to say
That's
Together is awesome.
Okay.
I agree.
I'll put this. I'll put this.
Motion
I'll put this on track a little bit. So if you're sitting down, okay, and you have like a complete free night, okay, and all you're gonna do, right, is just fucking game. Like you're just gonna game. What's your go-to snack for that? Like, what are you gonna get to feed yourself while you fucking play video games?
I'm gonna go grab it
It
right
really
now.
depends on what I'm in the mood for.
Go grab it right
It's
now.
gonna be Dots pretzels for you. You're fucking basic bitch.
I wouldn't want to do Dots pretzels just because it'd get all over my hands.
I've never understood how people can eat Cheetos and play fucking Xbox games. That fucking hurts my soul.
Yeah, it gets all over the fucking controller or your other peripherals.
I cannot
You
eat
know
greasy
what?
or crummy snacks.
Back when I was in high school, I when I played games with you guys like Grand Theft Auto on the long nights, I did eat like those barbecue chips, the twisty ones. You know what I'm talking
Lay's?
about? No, the twisty ones,
The Fritos?
the Fritos. I think the twisted Fritos, and
Yeah.
the way around that, you just gotta lick your fingers each time before you touch the controller.
That's disgusting.
No, it's not.
That's gross.
I hope you never handed anyone else that controller.
I did. I
used
handed
your
Roger that
controller.
controller. Yeah, no, yeah.
Well, Roger
You
has
messed
to know
it.
that you had Dylan's Frito barbecue fingers.
I gotta
Is
go take a
it
shower
Blake eats
now.
cheese balls? Blake eats cheese balls. That's the same fucking thing.
That's disgusting. You disappoint me.
But I wipe
am
my
so
hands. I
disappointed.
wipe my hands after I
No,
do.
you fucking don't. You don't keep
Yes,
a
I
napkin
do.
by your
Don't
No, you
even
don't.
lie.
Yes, I do.
Bro, there's no way you keep
I
a
have-
fucking hand
In
napkin.
all the years I've been, I've never seen you have a hand napkin whenever we sit there and play Smash and eat cheese balls. When I used to go to your house,
You just
late at
raw
night.
finger
That
it.
was old me. This is new me.
No.
No.
Give me
It
cheese
doesn't matter
balls.
how many times you say you change. There are some things that just don't change about people,
Give
and that is one of them.
cheese
That
balls.
is one of them.
LA and Mike and Ike's. I'm having a good night.
So you kind of mix the flavor of the cheese balls and the Mike and Ike's. Does that create some kind of like subordinate flavor?
Mike and cheese.
Mike and cheese.
Cheesy Ikes.
Cheesy Ike's.
Also,
You're eating them now in the middle of podcast. Put that away. Don't put another one in your mouth.
Blake's what?
Be professional.
Eat another one. Eat another one, Blake. Do it.
No.
Do it.
You fucking gremlin.
Blake's one of those fucking people that have to say like, "Get this away from me," or he keeps eating it.
100%. 100%.
Don't talk with your mouth full, you cheese goblin. It's a podcast. People are listening. They don't want to hear that.
Have you never watched one of Blake's old streams? This is how he got his fucking subscriber fan base. He eats and he plays video games. This is,
ASMR with fucking cheese balls.
are they?
Touch
Change
his
his name to
keyboard
Cheese
with those
Goblin right
cheesy
now.
fingers.
You know what? Fuck you guys for one. Blake, you have cheese balls right now, and in a previous podcast, I said that cheese balls are greasy. Are they not greasy? Just like a little bit. Do they leave you? Don't they leave like a grease in your mouth? No, just like a little. No.
Oh.
What are you doing?
What?
Try to feel the grease.
What kind of freaking
Feel the grease.
third party off the street cheese balls are you eating?
Probably the
Very
fucking cheap
greasy.
ones because I skip work to play video games, so I can't afford the real ones. But
You gotta get the great value cheese balls.
that new Fallout update ain't gonna play itself. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Hey, you'll be playing that tomorrow, right?
Well, you see, I'm probably not gonna play that tomorrow because I'll be too tired. But I want to play that tomorrow. Definitely, definitely a cool little feature. Are you excited for it, Nick? You're a Fallout,
I am pretty excited. I think it's what the first like actual like base map expansion.
There were so many people bitched about it. They were like, "It's so
Okay.
small. It's so small."
So I think we were just talking about it. I think we were talking about it like a month ago. I said, oh, man, I really hope they do something with Vault 63 down in the, or 65, whatever it is, down in the thing. And his update is like, oh, hey, we're doing something with this vault that's been in the game forever. I'm like, oh.
And
Hell
that's
yeah.
another thing that like kind of like interests me is that like I've seen so many people like, in the Fallout community, like, posts and stuff about, I wish we had a playable goal. I wish we could, make our characters into a goal.
That's been a thing for years.
No, I mean, I know it's been a thing for years, but the thing is like they actually fucking listened. They fucking gave us
I
a
know.
playable goal. And you know what? People
Well, I
are still
think
bitching about it. Like,
I genuinely think it's only because of the show that we're getting it. But
Yeah.
I think, you have to like do like a whole quest, don't you? To like be able to turn to
so
a goal?
apparently you have to get to level 50 in the game and then you can transform your character into a goal. I don't know if you'll be able to just play straight out as a goal. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're coming out of Vault. You're not going to come out of Vault as a goal.
Vault 63, what is that? You don't know?
I don't know. I think
Because in the trailer,
I think that's what's going to be.
in the trailer they made it seem like it was a like a science vault, and they had like a picture of like a goal in like a Vault Tech lab coat. So
yeah, I've seen that picture.
So I don't know
I think.
if you can just like start the game in Vault 63 now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's like completely like abandoned or whatever. I don't know because I haven't
I
played
think
it.
that would completely contradict the whole premise of the game then, where you come out of Vault 76 to, reclaim the
Well, yeah,
wasteland.
but if you're a fucking goal, you can't come out of Vault 76, so they might have added that into it. I don't know. I haven't played it. This is speculation. I don't really know. So, yeah, we'll see.
Because I thought like the whole thing was like there was a whole quest that you had to do to go through the process of becoming a ghoul.
I don't know. So
But it involved that vault. But
we'll figure it out, right? We'll play it.
I don't know why there are people bitching about level 50. That's like the level you have to get to be able to, like, you know, unlock legendary perks and all that stuff. Because I know I watched the one thing, and they were saying that, like, there's going to be like a whole new like set of perks that are going to unlock through, like, you know, becoming a ghoul and all that kind of stuff. Like, you'll have access to like some different perks and all that stuff.
Did you complete the like little fucking season thing this time around? Because everybody was bitching about not being able to complete it because they didn't have enough time, and I was like, I figure if you play like a good amount, like just casually, I think you can, like, you know, finish it. I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
I mean, it's really not that hard. Like, you can complete all the weeklies and dailies within like an hour and a half.
Yeah, they aren't that hard. I mean, they really aren't.
No.
Anyways, I'm sorry, guys. We'll stop talking about Fallout 76. I know you guys don't give a fuck about this game.
So did you guys know? So the Elden Ring DLC is coming out in like what, 2 weeks?
Less, or no, a little bit more than that. 19 days.
Only 37.8% of players have defeated Moog,
Really?
which is the way to get access to the DLC.
Oh, good fucking luck to those guys.
Is that like the end game boss or something?
No.
Mm-mm.
He's an end game boss, but he's also completely optional and kind of hidden.
Mm-hmm.
Was optional.
Now he's
The
required.
DLC is still optional.
No.
You have to pay for it?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I didn't know if it was
It's
like
a really big DLC. Here, wait.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the biggest DLC that their company has ever produced.
I think it's like the biggest DLC ever in the history of DLC.
I don't know
Or at
about
least that I know of.
just because like MMOs exist, but
Well, I mean, take that out of the factor, I guess.
So according to the Steam page, the amount of free space required for base Elden Ring is 48 gigabytes. For the DLC, it's 60.
Jesus Christ, it's bigger than the game itself.
eh,
So it's like a whole new game.
eh.
Pretty much.
Basically.
That was, I
gonna be
remember.
It's
Reading
like
an
40
article, they
bucks, I
said-
think, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 40.
It's not even like what fucking companies charge all the time. Like I paid $100 for the Destiny DLC because I bought like the year pass
Jesus
that came
Christ.
with it.
I mean, I'm not one to talk, but damn.
Yeah, you definitely aren't. Mr. I buy everything Fallout has ever produced.
That's true. That's very true.
And then there's Dylan.
What do you mean then there's Dylan? What the fuck does that mean?
So then there's Dylan. Dylan,
There's
what do you like? What is
There
the
you
one
are.
thing that, like, no matter what, you're gonna get from this company? Like how Nick has Fallout, Roger's got Destiny. What's yours?
Why would you put me on the spot
Fallout.
like that? Honestly. Like, what?
Yeah.
Because I'm always on the fucking spot for Destiny. You always bring it up.
I think that, like, recently in gaming, it's been one of those things, like, I play games quite a bit, and Fallout 76 has been a game that I've gotten really into. I've really enjoyed it, and I kind of play it whenever I have free time, but I don't think that I have had a game that's, like, identified me recently. Because
It doesn't have
before...
to be a game. It could be anything.
Well, I mean, gaming is kind of like my hobby. I don't think I'm really into
Fair.
much else, but I don't know. I've kind of been searching for a title to really like lure me in, because while Fallout is like one of my favorite games right now, I mean, I don't know. I definitely think that I would buy any Fallout that would come out, but I don't think that game is something I want to like set in, like I want to fucking play this all the time. I want to find a game that like I really enjoy. But I don't know what that is. I haven't.
All right, hear me out.
Don't fucking say Destiny, all right?
That actually reminds me. Whenever you
I
asked
need
me,
more people for the raid.
whenever you asked me what my favorite game was or game series was, I didn't have an answer. I thought of it the other day.
Okay.
It's got to be like any of the From Software games. So your Dark Souls, Elden Ring, because like I played.
So your favorite game series is
Soulsborne.
Company?
Yes, but specifically probably the Soul series. If I gotta pick.
That actually reminds me of me being upset with PlayStation.
Before you get to that, I do think that there is one game that I like. I really kind of like, and I like all the games surrounding that, like Hotline Miami and like all those, games produced by that producer. I do really like those, like Cult of the Lamb, like stuff like that. Like that those are really cool. And I think that
Those
really,
the same people?
Yeah.
What? I didn't know that.
Like Digital Revolver or whatever.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Those people put out some pretty good games.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Roger was telling me about a fucking DLC that was like, aren't they adding multiplayer to the Cult of the Lamb? Is that what you told me yesterday?
Yeah, in August.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So that'll be fun. That'll be a good time.
Having a cult with the boys.
Yeah.
That's right.
I think it's only 2 people.
With the boy.
Half the podcast will be left behind.
We'll each
Or
be
there's more
doing,
than
like,
half.
we'll be split in pairs and we'll be doing a speed
And
run.
then one person will
playthrough.
be on their own.
You guys come up with the best ideas. What were you gonna say, Nick?
I was gonna say that PlayStation had their little showcase like right before Xbox, and it was a hot pile of garbage.
Really?
Like they announced like nothing that anyone would be remotely
Okay,
interested
so
in.
why?
Because it was either
Why did you text me the other day and say I'm buying a PlayStation VR headset? If that's
He
the
also
case.
told me that.
well, that's for different reasons.
Okay.
Anyways, so instead of like what everyone's been wanting, which is a remaster / remake / PC port of Bloodborne, they're doing a Until Dawn
Bro,
remake.
I saw that. Yeah.
And it's just like, who in the last decade has thought of that game?
Kind of forgot.
I'm just like, it made me really upset. And like, they just didn't really announce anything else besides like a couple VR games that actually seem really cool. But
Well,
anyways,
VR games seem cool.
one of them was an Alien game. So like, have you ever seen Alien Isolation?
You've played it for a while. I've looked it up. I know what it is.
They're making a VR game of that?
It's like the same like basis. It's not like Isolation itself, but it's like basically everything Isolation was.
I was
I think it.
about to
They didn't really like release any details on it besides like just the reveal trailer.
Well, if it's got the same AI that the Isolation has,
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Dude, I would get that game.
Because like the first part of the trailer, like, it goes through like I don't know I think it may be like a ship or something, and it's like going through it, and then, like it has like the little motion tractor, and the guy's just like walking through in VR, like looking around, and then, like you just hear like the aliens. Oh god, it was creepy. It was cool.
Is that a thing with AI where they make like some games like less powerful AI, so like you can compete with it and stuff? Like, because I know they can make AI pretty good. So like, is that like a thing where they just like kind of choose the difficulty of it? Because I know that there's no way to make it like, you can't just make it bad, right? Like why would they make it bad? Because AI is like you can make it the same, right?
Huh?
Like between games. Like between games. Some games have better AI than other games.
Yeah.
So I think they start with like an AI like enemy,
Yeah.
and like they just kind of evolve it
Gotcha.
from there in like future titles or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, because like old AI in games was terrible. But newer ones, especially like Isolation, I think changed the game when it came to that stuff. Because that one actually
yeah.
learned your behavior patterns.
Well, that's an older game, isn't it?
It's pretty old.
Yeah.
So
That is
that was
pretty
my question: is why can't more AI be like that? You know what I'm saying?
It can be. They just probably just haven't done it. And I mean,
Yeah, companies don't invest time and money
I
to
get it.
yeah.
improve stuff.
Also, when you think about that game, like they put a lot of assets into like one specific AI for the one creature,
Yeah.
Like most games, there's not just one big bad guy trying to hunt you down and chase you in that kind of scenario,
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, when I had the synthetic robots and the alien chase me at the same time, I was so freaking stressed out. It wasn't even funny. Isolation stressed me out like no other.
What other games are there? Now I'm interested.
I know the Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake kind of had like the same idea
That'd be cool.
with the AI, like knowing where you're always at and constantly hunting you down.
Is it like too good to where it's annoying, or is it just like?
It depends on difficulty. So
Gotcha. Did you?
I think it's like I don't know. I know it's the hardest difficulty. I can't remember what it's called. It's like Nightmare, like hardcore or something like that. but like Mr. X or Nemesis, instead of like, you know, just kind of like walking at like a faster speed, or, you know, kind of like, you know, having always the edge on you, those motherfuckers are always sprinting, like full sprint at you at all times, and it's horrifying. Just seeing this big gnarly mutant zombie thing just full sprint at you like a mountain lion.
Have you ever played any Resident Evil games, Roger?
Me, no.
Is it because you just haven't had any interest in it, or are you scared?
Oh, I love scary games. I just haven't really cared to play them.
Huh. Okay, I know what you're about to say, Nick.
That actually reminded me. I beat the first Resident Evil game the other day. That shit was hard. And what I didn't know until an accidental discovery from like I can't remember if it was like a Discord saying what difficulty I was playing on. What I didn't realize I was playing on easy, because the way they word the difficulties at the beginning. So it's like, so it'll ask you questions like, how do you like your games? And it has 3 options. It's like like climbing a mountain, you know, very rewarding, but you know, very, it's a tedious process. And then there's like one that's like I think it's like a hike where, you know, it's like not too hard, but you know, it's like, yeah, there is some challenge. And there was the last one, which you would assume is easy, which was like, you know, like a walk, you know, just a casual stroll. I like to have fun. So I, you know, naturally chose the medium one, which was like, you know, like a hike. And then I get on Discord or something, like I open up the menu. This motherfucker said I was playing on easy, and I'm like, huh? Excuse me? There ain't no way, because this game punished me so hard for the difficult, too hard for that game to be easy. I was like, there is no way. And whenever I beat it and I was, you know, unlocking the in-game achievements and stuff, it was like, beat the game on easy. I'm like, that is some bullshit.
Yeah, all these games announced at the State of Play look kind of mediocre.
It's because they were.
I mean, some of them I can see being interesting, like in like targeting a certain fan base, but like, man.
I mean, most of them were just like hack and slashes. That's why I was like, who's gonna get that?
Skydance has a new game coming
What's that?
out.
What's that one game that I've been seeing everywhere that you like play? Body cam. Is that like?
Yeah,
like the realistic horror game.
Yeah, is that like pretty good?
I haven't played it, but
Yeah.
I've seen like a bunch of like videos of it. Cause a guy at work, he keeps sending me like TikToks of it, and I'm like, holy, it looks nuts.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of. I watched. There was a YouTuber who played it. I don't remember who it was, and I think it was like the beta of that game or something.
Yeah,
that looked insane.
Is it really a horror game?
Sure, yeah.
I think it's like horror in the sense of like how realistic it is.
Oh, gotcha. I thought it was like a first-person shooter or something like that.
Maybe we're talking about different games.
No, we aren't. We're talking about body cam.
Because body cam's like the SWAT game,
the
where
SWAT
like
game.
you know, it's like
Yeah.
your perspective is the body cam. of
I'm talking about a different game then.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just like kind of Counter-Strike, but like your camera was like the body cam.
Mm-mm.
I don't know.
I think it's like Ready or Not, but you know, like just more intense.
Gotcha.
Because that game's freaking intense.
Never played it.
Well, Roger, do you have anything that you want to talk about before we, head out?
I love you guys, and I'm glad that we can meet every week.
I love you too.
I love you, buddy.
How about you, Blake?
I'm just in the same ballpark as Roger.
Okay. NPC
I love
answer.
spending time with you. I love spending time with you guys.
Uh,
Dylan, I'm gonna stop talking to you.
NPC answer for him.
Starting today, I'm no longer talking to Mr. D.
That's definitely a lie,
Wow.
boys and girls. That is not.
He's starting his own rival podcast.
And this is the story of how Blake became One Guy Gaming, the Forgotten. Or no, Dummy Dum Dum, the Forgotten.
Mr. B's depressing hour. Anyways,
Oh, okay, fine then.
I was actually
See, Nick?
I was literally
Now
about
it's
to
a two-man podcast.
I was literally about to ask you if you had anything to fucking say.
No,
Yes,
we
I
weren't.
was.
Quit lying.
Mr. D doesn't care about his friends.
Oh my God, Nick, do you have anything to say
Womp womp.
before we?
I do.
Yeah. Okay.
Before we go, people, I just want to say the Xbox showcase was phenomenal. We got a new Gears of War that actually looks really cool, and it's got me hyped for the series again. We got a new Fable coming out, which I'm hyped for because Fable's been good.
Before you,
Well, we haven't gotten Fable.
Fable? I didn't watch the trailer for that.
Yeah.
So like, what's new with Fable? Does it look badass?
Oh, it's just a new Fable game.
Yeah.
I loved Fable.
I always thought they were just, they were so
Me and
good.
Roger are married
They
in
were
Fable.
funny.
So like, yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's cute.
Fable 3.
Were we?
I did a
Yeah.
lot of banging in Fable.
Roger did too.
I did?
Yeah, I mean we're married, so
Did we ever fucking play Fable
yeah, we
together?
did.
I think we
How
attempted to play
fucking dare
Fable
you
3
forget
at
about
some
our
point.
marriage together in Fable?
Well,
What the
that was-
fuck?
You were like fucking 7th grade or
All
something
right, so
like
now
shit.
you shouldn't probably admit that because you're married a 7th grader.
In-game.
Got the new Doom. Looks good.
It looks so.
Everything about the Xbox showcase was just great, in my opinion.
That Mecha Break game looks neat.
I'm excited. It's gonna be a good next couple next year's per game.
And we're excited to play it and talk about it. There's plenty of fun titles for us to get into, so it's pretty
right.
exciting. Stay tuned for Lil Nicky J in a VR version of a very scary game. But Nick, can you lead us out of this here podcast? No, wait. Before you put your glasses on, Roger, can you say something inspirational for our audience that they can take away from this week? And
I had a whole lot of
Inspiration.
putting my glasses on.
yeah,
for that.
I mean, you're the perfect option for this. You're very cheery and loving, so give our audience that same attention.
Something inspirational. Remember, everybody, you can do anything that you want. You can put your energy to anything and become anything, but you can't do everything. Pick your battles, do what you love, and enjoy your life.
Hashtag drugs.
There you go. Put all your energy into drugs.
I listened to a guy sing a song today. Said, "I won't do cocaine with Cody anymore." That was the name of the song.
Who was it by?
It was some country singer at the place I went to
It
today.
was by Blake.
It was great. I was jamming out to it.
What did Cody do?
I don't know, but I want to. He sounds like a cool guy.
Go ahead, Nick.
Remember, everybody, you're nobody till somebody loves you, and that somebody is me. I love you. Good night.
It's fucking iconic.
Damn straight.